Alert. Rotational anomaly detected. Angular velocity declining. Current equatorial speed 1,670 kilometers per hour. Monitoring.
Right now, you're spinning. You don't feel it, but the ground beneath your feet is moving at 1,670 kilometers per hour, faster than the speed of sound. The only reason you don't fly off is because everything around you is moving at the same speed. But what if it stopped? Hour 0, the moment Earth stops spinning. If it happened instantly, in a single second, everything not bolted to bedrock would continue moving east at 1,670 kilometers per hour. Every building, every car, every person. Supersonic. The atmosphere itself would become a 1,600 kilometer per hour wind, scouring the surface clean.
Scenario A. Instantaneous stop. Surface velocity transfer 1,670 kilometers per hour eastward. Structural survival probability near 0. Switching to Scenario B. Gradual deceleration.
But physics doesn't work that way. Planets don't just stop. They slow down. And that is somehow worse. Hour 1. You notice nothing. Earth's rotation has slowed by 0.1%. The day is 86 seconds longer. Atomic clocks register the anomaly. GPS satellites begin drifting from their calculated positions. Somewhere in Colorado, a technician stares at a screen and says, "That can't be right."
Rotational velocity 99.9% nominal. GPS constellation recalibrating. Atomic clock deviation 86 seconds per rotation. Civilian impact negligible.
Hour 12. The day is now 25 hours long. Airlines are scrambling. Flight paths calculated for a spinning Earth are suddenly wrong. The jet stream is shifting. Weather models that took decades to build are outputting garbage. And the ocean is starting to move.
Equatorial ocean level declining. Rate 3 centimeters per hour. Polar ocean level rising. Coriolis effect diminishing. Weather pattern integrity compromised.
Day 3. And here's what nobody talks about. Earth is not a perfect sphere. It's an oblate spheroid, wider at the equator by 21 kilometers. 21 kilometers of extra rock, ocean, and atmosphere, held there by centrifugal force that is now disappearing.
Critical. Equatorial ocean retreat accelerating. Current rate 12 meters per day. Projected equatorial sea level -8 kilometers at full stop. Polar sea level +8 kilometers. Land bridge formation imminent.
The ocean doesn't care about continents. It follows gravity. And as the equatorial bulge flattens, gravity is pulling every drop of water toward the poles. Week 1. The equatorial oceans are visibly retreating. Ports in Singapore, Jakarta, Quito, stranded. Ships sit in mud where harbors used to be. A new continent is emerging at the equator, a vast ring of exposed seabed circling the entire planet. Meanwhile, at the poles, water rises. Navia drowns, Canada drowns. The Arctic and Antarctic become two massive, connected oceans. Month 1. The world has split in two. A belt of dry land at the equator, two polar oceans covering everything about 45 degrees latitude. Between them, chaos, tsunamis, earthquakes. The tectonic plates themselves are adjusting to new stresses as the bulge collapses.
Geologic stress alert. Tectonic plate boundary events increasing dramatically. Seismic activity global. Volcanic activity accelerating. Continental infrastructure non-existent.
Month 6. The rotation has nearly stopped, and this changes everything about day and night.
A single day now lasts months. One side of Earth bakes in weeks of continuous sunlight. Surface temperatures hit 60 degrees Celsius. The other side freezes in weeks of unbroken darkness, -50. And the transition between them? A belt of perpetual twilight. Violent storms where scorching air meets freezing cold. Winds exceeding 300 kilometers per hour. This is where the survivors live.
Day-night cycle, approximately 180 days per rotation. Dayside temperature, 60 degrees Celsius. Nightside, -50. Habitable zone width, approximately 200 kilometers. Population relocated, unknown. Storm intensity at terminator line, extreme. Sustained.
And then, the core. Earth's magnetic field is generated by convection currents in the liquid iron core, driven partly by the planet's rotation. Rotation organizes those currents through the Coriolis effect. As the spin slows, that organization weakens. The dynamo falters. Without it, the solar wind begins stripping the atmosphere, molecule by molecule. The same slow death that claimed Mars over billions of years.
Magnetic field strength, declining. Dynamo efficiency, degrading without rotational Coriolis forcing. Atmospheric erosion rate, accelerating. Solar particle bombardment, increasingly unshielded. Estimated atmospheric retention, centuries to millennia.
1,000 years. Earth has stopped. Completely. One face locked toward the sun, one face locked away. A single day lasts a year. Months of scorching light, months of freezing dark. The oceans have found their new equilibrium. 2 polar superoceans, a dry equatorial megacontinent. The atmosphere thins year by year. In the twilight zone, something survives, but it is not the world we knew.
Final status, rotation ceased. Effective day-night cycle, 1 year. Planetary classification, updated. Resemblance to known body, Venus. Habitability index, 0.03.
The Earth stopped spinning. The clock didn't stop. It just got longer.
Next countdown initiating. Subscribe to receive alert.